Crowder, I don't know what you guys talked about today on Inside the NFL. I imagine the words Eagles and fraudulent were at some point used.
Eagles, Cowboys getting their ass whooped. It was some good teams getting whooped this season or this week, and I was like, every time that the Cowboys struggle, like I thrive, I shine because I don't believe in the Cowboys.
Well, don't jinx it going into Sunday's game. Don't talk too much. We don't need any bulletin board material.
Too late. we got action. Too late.
Crowder has so much writing on this game, like his social media presence, his national TV presence. You have so much writing.
Have to go 0 dark 30 if Dak just lights it up at Hard Rock.
They can't play outside though. They're 7-0 at home. They're 3-4 on the road. It's going to be outside with the Dolphins. They have to play inside. I think I compared them today to like an Instagram model that has to have the perfect diva situation to be successful. So, yeah, I have a lot riding on this game with the Dolphins.
It's a good take by you.
I know it's pretty
throttle
good,
it back, the both of you. Just throttle it back.
I called Dak and the Cowboys an Instagram model today.
Shaping up to be an 80-0 beatdown.
We're doing 4 hours Dak Prescott slander tomorrow, by the way, Crowder.
Oh, we're going to kill Dak tomorrow.
Just throttle yourselves tomorrow. Throttle yourselves tomorrow.
Got to ride this train, Hawk.
The Panthers did lose to Calgary yesterday, 3-1. Their road trip 1-3 out on the West Coast. Is Calgary on the West Coast?
The other Calgary 3 games is on the West Coast, yes.
Yeah, what is that, British Columbia?
That I don't know. I thought British Columbia was on the East Coast. So,
what sport is this? What sport are we speaking of?
Sports experts, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody texts in, I cannot believe that with a 10-4 record, Finns missing the playoffs is still a real possibility. Need at least one out of the last 3. I don't know if I would call it a real possibility. There was a tweet, I think it was Adam Beasley. So here's your playoff scenarios for the Dolphins. They clinched the AFC East division title with a win Sunday and a Buffalo loss or tie. I think Buffalo has a cakewalk, but I don't think any team's a cakewalk for them. Who does Buffalo play on
Chargers.
Sunday? The Chargers?
And the quarterback's out.
Miami wins. Buffalo loses or ties. Miami wins the AFC East. Then the last 2 games don't really matter for the division. They do matter for the AFC. Obviously, you would love to have home field. Miami wins the AFC East if they tie the Cowboys Sunday and Buffalo loses. Miami clinches a playoff berth if they win Sunday. They're in the playoffs. If they tie, and there's a million scenarios if they tie. But bottom line, if the Dolphins win Sunday and Buffalo loses, AFC East is theirs.
We have to get a top seed. We need a home playoff game. I think that would be huge
for sure in the worst way possible.
Yes.
And more so, I mean, I'm afraid of road playoff games in general, but also knowing that you're the 2 seed with 3 games remaining and faltering and losing that and going into the playoffs, whether it's 0-3 or 1-2, losing all the advantage you had, not riding any momentum going into the playoffs, to me, would be a huge, huge lapse for the Dolphins.
Well, you can lock up the AFC East this weekend, and then you can worry about winning the AFC.
I brought it up today, and I don't know if they'll cut it or not on the show. The encouragement I got from them making Waddle into Tyreek, 8 catches, 140-plus yards, when I saw Mike McDaniel transition the offense to Premier Waddle, where Tyreek's a premier guy, that was huge for me to see that the number 1 receiver, number 2, number 3, number 2 become number 1, number 3 become number 2. Like, seeing that out of Mike McDaniel really encouraged me. And Tyreek, bro, this isn't a torn ACL. He has a damn ankle sprain. He's going to come back. And just seeing the offense matriculate and figure out what's going to go on, bro, I am so encouraged by this offense right now.
Calgary is in Alberta not British Columbia. So it's more central Canada than Western Canada.
What sport is this?
The Miami Heat, they lost to the Timberwolves 112-108 yesterday. They're at the Magic tomorrow, and my excitement to watch Jimmy, Bam, Tyler play together finally on the same court for the next couple of weeks, they get thrown out the window after one game because Jimmy Butler will be out tomorrow night with a calf strain.
All right.
Drink more water.
The Hurricanes, they'll play their bowl game next week, Thursday, the 28th, but they landed another transfer portal player yesterday, center Zach Carpenter from Indiana, 6'5", 295-pounder. He picked the Canes over UNC and Maryland.
All right, very good. You can talk a little Canes football with John Michaels next if you want.
Did you guys see Tua's brother declared for the NFL draft?
I did not.
Did I get duped? I may have gotten duped, but I believe I saw that. I'll double check. All right, your weather from the Demesman and Dover Law Firm.
Talia.
Thanks, Rick Ross.
Tonga Lower. What's his name again?
Yeah.
Talia, right? Talia.
Yeah, Maryland.
Maryland quarterback Talia Tagovailoa opts out of the Music City Bowl versus Auburn.
You know, I keep seeing, this is apropos of nothing, but I keep seeing this on my Twitter feed every now and then. I get this, I get tweets from this place, this Twitter account called Fascinating, and it really is fascinating. But there's one that would be so near and dear to your heart, Crowder. Before dying at the age of 94 in 2022, Amu Haji was the world's dirtiest man. He lived in a cinder block shack and had not bathed with water or soap for 60 years. Haji's other peculiar habits, which were well documented, included consuming roadkill, smoking a pipe filled with animal excrement, and holding the belief that cleanliness would make him ill. Shortly before his death, nearby villagers managed to convince him to bathe. But this is him, 60 years of dirt and grime built up.
He built a callus.
He built up a callus. He built up about a 4-inch
dirty
armor
old
of
man.
dirt and grit.
I bathed, but I bet. Oh, he's so nasty. Look at
Solana. That was impressive. How the hell did you do that?
I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that.
Yes, you do. In fact, you favor him a little bit.
I look like Dirty Man.
Why do we have a close-up on Crowder? All 5 of us are on. Why do you keep showing the close-up of Crowder?
I look like Dirty Man.
We have to make that the new banner.
Put Dirty Man on the banner. Nasty little man. He ain't getting no action.
Anything else?
You gotta watch to get action. He ain't got action in 60 years. Look at him.
Maybe he just doesn't smell, though. You know, like after
he got us
so long. Maybe after so long.
60 years of. Have you ever driven past a landfill?
He smells like a landfill.
They don't bathe there.
Jimmy, how committed are you to this show?
Committed enough not to do that.
All right. Anything else, Solana?
Ain't no action coming his way.
Call them 866-954-MORE, your accident attorneys.com. Really nice outside today. In Hollywood, tonight the lows are going to drop even more into the upper 50s. It'll be freezing. That's your weather.
Freezing. All right. John Michaels is going to join me and Haji in the next segment.
Oh, I watch every 4th day, guaranteed.
Every 4th day. You're building up a callus yourself.
I got a callus.